How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is David and welcome to the channel. So if you guys are essentially looking at the title of the video, this is how you are going to be creating a Instagram DM chatbot for your business or for your clients. Now, it's really simple. I'm not going to get too much into depth here, but I just want to show you guys how to exactly create this. I'll show you guys step by step on how to actually navigate through the whole process. And by the end of this video, you should have some knowledge and you should have a fully built Instagram DM chatbot for your business, for your client's business, and in general, you'll be able to know how to build this system out. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, solid. So we are in ManyChat right now. So what we're gonna do is you're essentially going to create your own account. If you don't know how to create your own account, it's really simple. Just go down to this settings, create your own account, and then just pretty much go from there, right? Shouldn't take you more than 1 minute to 2 minutes to create your own account. So once you have your account set up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna navigate to home. You're also going to navigate to contacts. You're going to navigate to these automations. And what you're going to do is set up your automations here. So in order for you to create an AI for you to be able to, send out automated DMs, ManyChat has made an update where you need to be having the paid subscription to do that. If you don't have the paid subscription, you aren't able to. ManyChat is $54 a month. So if you guys aren't able to pay that amount, you guys won't be able to create these automations, unfortunately. But if you are able to, then that you're able to create these automations, as many automations as you can. ManyChat doesn't have a promotion where you can only create one automation. You need to be paying for the whole subscription to be able to create automations itself for DMs. So what you want to do is you're going to come down into new automations. If you're watching this video, you probably don't have this Instagram chatbot built up. So what you're gonna do is come into new automations right here, click this, and then once you do click that, you're gonna come into this type of thing right here. So I'm gonna edit this for you guys real quick because I want to show you guys how this all looks like. But let me see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here, right? We're gonna come into auto send links from, actually I don't think that's the right one, sorry guys. Instagram and then ManyChat Instagram DM automation. So we're gonna come into here and there you go. This is what you should be seeing. This is what you should be seeing. So what you're gonna do is, it's not really a huge complex system to do, but essentially this is how it's gonna work, right? So you're gonna click this and then you're gonna make sure that the user sends a message with either AI, automation price. So this is your keyword. This right here, you can essentially put in any word. So for example, if someone says, or if someone DMs you with the word hi, someone DMs you with the word AI, someone DMs you with the word price, then that's when the automation will trigger, and that's when an automation will be pretty much just triggered in general, right? So once that happens, then you'll come into actions, and from actions, what you're gonna do is put it at set user field. Once you put it at set user field, you're gonna come into which is last text input. So I'll show you guys right now. I'm gonna edit this for you guys. So this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna come into when, like I said, you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna connect that into actions. So once you're into actions, you're gonna click plus action, right? And you're gonna come into set user field. So you're gonna come into contact data, set user field right here, click that, and then there's gonna be set user input. So click user input and then say to last text input, right? Well, now once that is set up, what you're gonna come in to do is you're gonna connect into another action, but this one is just gonna be called an action one, right? So once here, this is where you wanna make sure that you essentially go into N8N now, which I will be showing you guys right now. So we're in N8N. N8N, you might be thinking like it's probably more complex than you thought it was, but it really isn't. It's very simple. You're just gonna attach a webhook to an AI agent to respond to webhook. You're gonna give it a chat model, and you're just gonna give it memory, right? So you're gonna come in here. You're gonna put the webhook into this. You're gonna make sure it's post path. You want to make sure that you come into ManyChat, and then the path you'll be able to see it right here, right? So this is the external request. We'll get to that in a second. So what you'll want to do is you're gonna come in here, click action, and then hit external request right here, which is somewhere right here, right? So obviously you should be able to see it. Let me see, external request. I can't seem to find it, but we're able to essentially right here, make external request. So you're gonna come in here into automations and hit make external request. Once you go here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the production URL. Test is just once, you have to manually do this every time. Production, it's gonna be automated. So you're gonna hit this, click that, come back to ManyChat, come here, and then paste it into here. And that's when it's gonna collect the data from this webhook, from n8 to n, into this whole automation. So once that is done, you're gonna come into Instagram and then say send message, and then you can just put this at send within 24-hour window. And then you're gonna hit here, and then you're gonna hit, you know, obviously this thing right here, and then now you can put in assistant reply, which is you can type in assistant reply right here, right? Once you do that, you're gonna come back, and obviously that's pretty much it. You're gonna connect this next step into action again. That way it's gonna keep on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? Now, that's what we do in terms of ManyChat. I also want to show you guys how to actually set, you know, create your set user fields as well, right? So if you don't have this, what you want to do is come into settings, go into user fields right here, which is fields. And then you would want to be creating your user fields right here. Click new plus new user field, and then hit assistant reply and put in user input. So that's pretty much it for ManyChat. And in terms of that, once you're done with that, we're going to come into n8n. So once we come back into n8n, let's say you already have your webhook built out, right? What you're gonna do is connect that into an AI agent, and you can, you know, essentially create your prompt like this. This is my prompt if you guys wanna take a screenshot and go from here, but essentially you're gonna give it an identity saying, hey, your XYZ company friendly Instagram DM assistant, right? You're gonna give it some back context, then you're gonna say just DM the word AI, right? Or price, or whatever the word it is that you use, just give it one, right? After that, you're gonna say the role, then you're gonna give it a calendar invite so people can, you know, book on the Calendly when they are, you know, manually, or when they are, you know, DMing the assistant, right, on Instagram. You can give them the website link, just as much info as you want, right? And then tone, I just put it as warm, human, casual, supportive, like a helpful friend, never robotic or salesy. Conversation flow, user says AI, you know, you reply with hey there, and you're just pretty much going through a whole conversation flow, right? And based on the answers, you know, you're able to give them the link. If they're not qualified, you don't have to give them the link. So that you can pretty much create the AI as customized as you want to, you know, tell if they're qualified or not based on their answers. You know, the AI is able to collect the full name and an email. So now that you have the email and phone number and the, you know, name, then you're able to capture that, and then you just put in extra notes as well, right? Which is, you know, one question at a time. So once that is done, you know, you want to make sure that it's defined below user input, and then put the user input in here, right? Obviously there's nothing here yet, but make sure that you want to drag the user input somewhere here and put it right here. And then make sure that everything is just the same. Don't make sure this is turned off, and then you're good to go. So once you're done that, connect that to another responsive webhook node, and then connect this, and then make sure that it's, you know, saying all incoming items. Once that is done, you're gonna connect the OpenAI chatbot model. I put GPT-4-turbo. Connect your credentials. Once you're done that, you're gonna have a simple memory. I put it at 15. This right here, it just pretty much means that, you know, how much memory does it have. For example, if someone messages you one time, is it going to remember that? Yes. If someone messages you 5 times, are they going to remember those messages 5 times on what you said? Yes. So I just put it at 15 just to be, you know, safe, but you can put it at anywhere from 8 to 10, to be honest. But once that is done, you're pretty much set. You know, obviously there's nothing else to do. You're gonna hit publish, right? And then obviously once you're done with that, you're gonna come back into ManyChat, and then you're going to want to test it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back, you know, and then we're gonna come into test mode. So I want to show you guys how this all works, right? So we're gonna come back here. I don't know if I can test it. I don't know how to test it. I don't know why it doesn't allow us to test it, but I believe, okay, there you go. We can test it out. So preview, you know, obviously you want to test it out before you actually publish it. So we're gonna come into preview in Instagram. So not too sure why it's not working again. So we're gonna just refresh this one more time. And I guess it's not working. Give me a quick second, guys. Let me see if I can figure something out to show you guys. Okay, so going to show you guys on my phone instead. Right here, hopefully it is focusing up. Give me a quick second, hopefully it's focusing for you guys. Okay, so as you guys can see, you know, we're in the DMs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the keyword in as AI, right? As you can see right here. So we're gonna hit send, and soon enough, it's going to be sending us a message, right? Just give it a second real quick. and it's going to be, there you go, send this message saying, hey there, thanks for reaching out. My name's Riley. Would it be fun to ask you a couple of questions first, right? So as you guys can see, now once that does, now you can say, you know, act as a potential client. So you can say, sure. So I put sure, right? So once that message goes through, now my Instagram DM bot's going to be sending them another message, asking them a question, which is, great, tell me a bit about your business, right? So I'm going to say, we do consultations for business owners. Okay, so once that goes through, which I sent it, it's going to send us another message, and there you go. Now it says, that sounds really impactful, or you're currently optimizing any AI into your business operations. There you go. And I'm gonna say no. Once I say no, it's gonna give us more information, and there you go. It's gonna say, got it, do you mind dropping the link to your website? So here is my website. So once I dropped in my website, obviously I didn't drop my website, but obviously they're gonna drop the website, and then it's gonna say, thanks, how much monthly revenue is your business currently processing? I'm gonna say, 10K, a 10K a month. So once I put 10K a month, now it's gonna ask me another question, and just based on the answer, right, they're gonna either think they're qualified or not. If they're qualified, the agent's gonna send them a calendar invite. If they're not gonna send them a calendar invite, right? And like I said, like based on that, I'll recommend the best solution we offer. Just need your full name and email, right? So that way you have their name and email, David O, and then David O at gmail.com or something, right? So David O at is. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work, right? Give them my full name, email, right? And once that goes through, there should be a calendar invite. There you go. So now it says right here, thanks, David, you guys can read this whole thing, blah, 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 calendar invite right there, book your consultation right here, and then, it's essentially right there. So we're gonna click that, and then it's gonna take us to a calendar invite where now people are able to book on with me in the calendar, right? So there you go. Cool, so there you have it. This is how you build an AI Instagram chatbot in less than 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, if you guys have any questions or clarifications, drop a comment down below. I'll help you guys one-on-one for completely free, because I want to make sure that you guys also know how to build these systems for yourself and also for your clients as well. So feel free to drop me a comment down below if you need any help. I will be more than happy to respond to those comments as soon as possible to help you guys out as much as I can. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. And like I said, drop a like, subscribe if you guys want to see more videos, and give me some ideas down below in the comments if you guys want to see anything in general, or if you guys have anything that you want me to build out for you guys. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.